Hi, have you ever done something that you later regretted? Did you move the TV in an unsafe way, play with the phone in the wrong place, or maybe enlarge your lips like this dude? Then you will definitely like the selection of videos that we will show you now. Let's start. A good example of how not to carry a TV. It is unlikely that it can be restored after this. Sometimes the joy of victory dazzles you so much that you see nothing but the reward. But you still need to look around. Probably every girl has tried it. Tell me, who hasn't tried to fix their bangs or make a fashionable haircut on their own? At first it seems like just a funky idea, what is difficult here? But then this is how the expectation looks like in reality. Now it remains to be hoped that the master will be able to fix it somehow. This guy had plans to make a spectacular video. And he did it. Look how cute this cat wakes up its owner. He also just left her without eyelashes.
Where did all my eyelashes go?
Someone will definitely be left without breakfast. Just imagine, this whole party was conceived only to burst the balloon and find out the gender of the child.
Олег, ты что-то чересчур веселый.
I would not want to be in the place of this merry fellow. These guys will definitely not be laughing now. As we understood this, see further. But now it's time to run away from home before their mother sees the broken slab. Covering this hole with a kitchen towel will definitely not work. Half of the people after this summer will look like this. Well, on the other hand, it is immediately clear that a person observes all precautions. Golf is a game for people with strong nerves, otherwise everything can end up with a bent club and tears of disappointment. Apparently, something very serious depended on whether he won or lost. It's not just regular guys that get in trouble. NBA player Nikola Jokic made a mistake right during the press conference. The athlete was either worried or did not calculate the strength. Look at his surprised face, it seems he didn't even understand how it happened. Do you want to repeat? We do not advise you to do this.
Guys, don't do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge.
Of course, if you feel sorry for the money for contour plastics, then you can try. But the effect can be quite unexpected.
Oh meu Deus. Oh meu Deus.
You will be surprised, but even grandmothers sometimes do such strange things. This blogger grandmother decided to repeat the famous experiment with Pepsi and Mentos. Do you think she was warned of the consequences? If you think you're bad at bowling, look at this guy. This is the very case when you want to show off in front of your friends, but somehow it turns out not very well. It's good that the screen turned out to be strong, and you don't have to pay a big sum for it. Here's another lesson. Never sit on the twine leaning on the table, it is life-threatening and dangerous for the table. It seems that someone is waiting for long explanations to their parents. Judging by the faces, this will not be a very pleasant conversation. And now we will show you a life hack, how to open a bottle of wine without a corkscrew, but so that the wine does not get into your mouth. Perhaps the guy is just for a healthy lifestyle, and this was his cunning plan. And this guy just regretted not studying physics at school. At least it was worth knowing about the law of universal gravitation. The next time he will think exactly 100 times before taking out the phone in such bad weather. The poor fellow is so got crazy that he cannot believe his eyes and looks at his empty hand. We hope he made a backup copy, because the phone will definitely not be returned. And here the irreparable could have happened. Do not scare the police, even if they are your loved ones. But it seems the surprise was a success, though the guy will obviously be a little awkward all evening. Do you know this feeling when you break something in front of everyone? At this moment, you always want to sink into the ground out of shame. Look at the expression on this poor fellow's face. He seems to be trying to figure out how much his salary will decrease this month. Remember, you can't trust anyone, not even your own mother. At least this little girl has learned that lesson. It's hard to say why this guy is so persistently trying to break the bottle in the apartment, but he is clearly not familiar with the characters of the previous videos. But we know that now something will definitely happen.
One more time.
Yeah, he should have thought about this situation 2 attempts ago. How much is glass on such a stove? Such an element in the dance of these girls was clearly not planned. It turned out pretty epic though. The biggest fear of parents in the store is that their child will break something and they have to buy it. That's how this guy just now. If you are obsessed with cleanliness and order, you better skip ahead a little because the next incident will upset you. Just like that girl upset in the video.
Something traumatic happened that changed my life, check.
Like, poke it hard.
Surely she is now thinking about why it was impossible to order regular coffee and cake. This guy decided that he himself would do an excellent job of the waiter's duties. And now he is simply obliged to treat his friends all evening. There are some exercises for which the gym is not very suitable. For example, kettlebell throwing. Was this dude seriously hoping that he could launch a heavy projectile without consequences?